Hey, what's up? I'm Alyssa if you're new here, and today I'm going to be filming an everyday makeup for the summer. It's like a glowy look. I have oily to combo skin, so yeah, this is the type of makeup that's really quick and easy for me, and I wear it 90% of the year. I don't really stray away from natural makeup. I don't really use eyeshadow or anything. I just really like pretty skin and nice lashes, a nice glossy lip, which I didn't even touch on in this video. I'm just wearing Laneige on my lips, but yeah. So if you would like to, I would love if you continued watching, and I'm just gonna show you really quick how I do my hair and makeup for every day. Okay, so I look super oily because I just used Tatcha the water cream. I'm at the very end of this, but it is so good if you have oily skin. Refreshing, anti-aging, pore perfecting Japanese wild rose for normal to oily skin. So I really like this as a base for my makeup, and I'm just gonna start doing my hair while I let this soak in. So I've been using this for years, Infinity Conair cheapo hair wand, but it does such a good job. And I don't know the exact width, but it's definitely fatter down here. It gets more narrow at the top. And then for my ends and my little crazy baby hairs, I use the Numi. I don't know how to pronounce this. Also amazing. And yeah, this is just air dried hair. I already straightened the bottoms and like my little baby hairs up here. So now I'm just gonna wait for this thing to heat up and get going with the wand. I'll just take the top section, throw it up so that I work on the bottom portions first because my hair is super thick. So I just use these little clips from Harmon's. And yeah, I'll typically, the pieces around my face curl outwards, but the rest of the pieces randomly here and there I'll do in a different direction so that it looks a little more natural and not so perfect basically. So you'll see what I do. Okay, so I just finished the whole bottom section. I'm not picky with hairspray. This was honestly just in the bathroom. So I let it cool first and then I just lightly spritz it. So they're a little bit tighter now, but I'm gonna brush them out at the end and you'll see. So also you have to grab, like, I grab thicker sections of hair, but some a little bit thinner, some a little bit thicker, so it's not like perfectly all the same. And yeah, so now I'm gonna do the rest of my head. Okay, so my part isn't perfect, but you see it's like really neat curls right now. You just wanna let it cool down as much as possible and then go back in with your hairspray. Then I'll usually flip my head and do it. And then once that dries, I'll brush through it lightly. But for now, I think I'm just gonna keep it like this so it continues cooling down. And now we're gonna get into the makeup. So I'm just keeping it super real. This is where I get ready every single morning. And then this always stays right here. It's my everyday makeup. I'm very minimal. Like, these are the only brushes I own. They're all like MAC and Morphe. And I think there's a couple Sephora. I don't really know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take you through like an everyday makeup for the summer. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I already moisturized. I'm gonna take IT Cosmetics CC Cream Your Skin But Better. This is in the shade medium. I really like this because it's not too heavy, but it gives a little more of a full coverage look. So I just did one little squirt on my Real Techniques sponge, and this is damp, and I like squeezed it out. Now I'm taking Infallible Pro Glow 24 Hour in the shade 205. I always mix just to like get the correct color, but I'm only using a little bit of this. It's a little bit darker. And then I'll just start in the center of my face and kind of like blend outward. Like the most discoloration is like my under eye area. So it looks like a lot, but it's like really light feeling. Okay, so bring it down your neck. That's the first base. First little coat of what I'm doing. Okay, now for concealer, I'm using Smashbox. And this is in the shade Light Neutral Olive. And I like this because the little applicator is in this little triangle shape that fits into the corner of your eye perfectly. Doesn't want to focus, but yeah, it literally fits right in here perfect. And I just do the tiniest little, like that. On like no makeup days, I'll use RMS Beauty. It's the Uncover Up 22.5. And I'll just put my ring finger in, warm it up, tap it all under my eyes, and then just do a powder-ish foundation. So now I'm just using the little corner and really lightly blending it out and down, like the side of my nose. And then like up the way like a cat, like eye wing would go. And I just get this concealer in like a shade lighter, or a couple shades lighter, just to like brighten up the under eye. And next, I just take this Morphe brush, E52. And I have a couple of different translucent powders that I like. I like the Veil Translucent Setting Powder by Hourglass. And the packaging is so cute. So I'm gonna use this one today, but I love the Laura Mercier one. I have that one right under here too. And I just like lightly pat, because I'm self-sabotaging and I really like a more dewy look, even though I'm already an more oily person, like normal to oily. So I just really lightly put powder all over my face because I'll definitely get oily throughout the day. Next, I just want to bronze everything up a little bit. So I have this angled brush. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've gotten pretty good at my face. So I use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's amazing. I've been using this since high school. I don't like the new packaging though. I like the old one. So I just kind of do this, and I always start around the edge of my face because that's going to be the darkest, since I just stuck it in the little makeup container. So I always start around the perimeter of my face and just kind of blend it out. And then I'm doing like a stippling motion because I don't want to lift any of the CC cream. So I'll just like do a stippling motion to try and like blend it. And then I do my jaw. And like a little excess on like my nose and places where the sun would hit. And then you could always go back in and blend more. And then I saw this trick from Rachel Racky's video, and she said that Khloe Kardashian does it. Sorry, my dogs are psychos. Are they done? For now. Okay, so she does, you bronze the sides of your neck, not the center, so that it gives the illusion of like a slimmer neck, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah. I don't do my entire face because I just like brightened up my under eyes, so why would I want to like go put dark under there? So just like all around the perimeters, like the threes of your face. basically. So now I'm just gonna go in with my Skindinavia makeup setting spray, and this is for oilier skin. This stuff, this is the 8-ounce one. This is the big boy. And I just take it and yeah. I swear, the hand fan works. Okay, let that dry. And now I always go back in with eye makeup remover. There's a Q-tip dissolving in the bottom of there, which is disgusting. But I just go in and would take off any excess foundation that is on my eyebrows, because right now they look way lighter than they normally are. I'm using the viewfinder, sorry. And now I'm using my mirror. Okay. So I use the one end to clean them and then the other end to dry them, basically. So it brings life back to them. And I'm just using the outside of my hand to like lift them up. I don't want to wipe all the makeup off. So now I'm just doing all things like eyebrow and lashes. So little tweezer man curler. And these make such a huge difference. I used to get eyelash extensions and now I'm curious why, because these are my natural lashes with nothing on. The girl who did my lashes was always like, wait, I'm literally just making them like more voluminous, I guess, because my lashes were already as long as the extensions. So I curl them, and then I just started being obsessed with the Lash Slick Glossier mascara. I used to get lash extensions because I hated mascara. I hated taking it off every day, but this I've really liked because I'll show you the before and after. I can't do this in my viewfinder. They do a really good job of lengthening your lashes while keeping them separated and not clumpy at all. Okay, so this is just one layer. This eye has the mascara. I don't know if you could see that well, but it just like lengthens and darkens them a lot. Okay, so now brows. I used the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I have a little trick with this. So basically, I use the color taupe, which is for blondes basically. But my theory behind this is I like makeup that just like enhances your features already. So I don't like the look of super drawn in dark, because obviously my hair is like black right now. Super dark, just like drawn in eyebrows, and I already have like pretty full eyebrows. I just like to like define the little arch, and like a little bit in the beginning is sparse. So the taupe, in my opinion, just adds like a shadow effect and makes it look super real. So you just have to like brush them all up. And then I go on the other end. I need to use this. Go on the other end, and I'll do the darkest and the ends, but you do like little like light flicking motions. And then here I'll like literally draw the little corner. I go up and then straight down. And I just go in the direction of my natural brow. So that was just like a couple strokes, and you can see like there's just like a defined little angle now. And I'm going to do the same for the other side. And you always want to brush after you've penciled in brows, because it's just going to give them a more fluffy, like realistic look. And then obviously boy brow. This is like absolute favorite go-to. And this one I do use the darker color, like brown. Yeah, so what I do with this is, when you get a new one, there's so much product. I always make sure to start at the ends of my brows, like past the arc, because I don't want it to like, I just want them to be held in place pretty much, and it still does a good job of like adding volume to your lashes. So yeah, just brush them upward, let them dry. And now, I never used to do blush in high school because I had such bad skin and I had so much redness that I didn't know how to cover up. So I would never add blush because I was like, I'm already red, I'm trying to get rid of red. But it really like brings life back into your face. So this is just a little Ulta cheek color, heartbreaker. This is honestly super old. I don't have that much makeup, so I just like, there's another Morphe brush. Just tap it in and go with the apples on my cheeks. A little bit on my nose. And maybe like a little over my brows. Anywhere you would put like highlighter. So next is highlighter. I love liquid highlighter. So this is the NYX Born to Glow in the color Gleam, LIO2, I don't know, liquid illuminator. So this I just take on my ring finger, just put a little bit, and I'm a righty, so I'm just keeping it on my right finger. A little here, a little there, a little on my nose. And then you just blend it. You could do Cupid's bow. And that is pretty much it. So now I'm just gonna like loosely brush through my hair and kind of like mess it up a little bit. Yeah, and that is pretty much it. So I don't know. This is what I would wear to work, to bartending. This is pretty much my like everyday quick and easy makeup look. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, it would mean so much if you liked and subscribed, and leave a comment down below with any of your favorite products, because I always like to try new things. And yeah, thank you again, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.